Dayo Oye from Nottingham MMA making his way out. He wants to get a win for the Nottingham faithful. Had a bit of a letdown with their first showing with Javin Marty dropping a decision by weighed in at just under 76 kilos for this 77 kilogram welterweight fight. So he might be the smaller of the two fighters here tonight, but welterweight division is always an absolute stellar division. You've got a host of power, incredible athleticism and physicality. We know that Dayo Oye always comes in shape, and he looks brilliant tonight. Just getting a bit of Vaseline, prevents the cuts from opening up too easily. Nottingham MMA boasting some very, very strong grappling skills, as well as a full-time Muay Thai kickboxing program. So a good mix of different styles that translates very well into the battle arena cage. As I said, Dayo Oye just loving it right now. He's really, really in his happy place. And his opponent, Chris, is having some technical difficulties. Jake Richins, representing Beyond Black Belt. Really, really excellent gym over there in Derby, UK. They boast a, I believe, Victor Estima Black Belt in Kev Air, and just a host of just great experience. They're up and down the country competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitions and grappling competitions, so they come from a very strong grappling background, which as we've seen time and time again in mixed martial arts, is the difference. It's a foundation which you can lay a lot of your attacks off of, and it's a very, very strong position to be in. So we're going to be here in a few moments. Dayo Oye and Jake Richins ready to set the evening on fire. Maybe get us our first finish of the evening, I'm not sure, but welterweights always come in with a lot of skill. So we've got the Nottingham MMA standout Dayo Oye possibly putting together some very, very strong moves, and man, they're coming in great shape. Dave Richins looks very thick, probably the bigger of the two fighters. But it's not a bodybuilding contest after all. That's nice. That's a good sign. Jake Richins is told to step back. He's chomping at the bit. Oye versus Richins. Oye in the black, Richins in the gray and white. As I said, Richins coming out looking a bit thicker than the two. Ooh, and he lands a right hand as Oye tries to kick. Oye seems to be leaning really far forward, Chris. He's got his head right out there for the taking, and I think that's Richins' plan, with big right hands landing again. Slapped him there. I think somebody's going to have to tell Dayo Oye how it tastes, because that taste is out of his mouth right now.
Dayo Oye is coming off a big win on Ultra MMA where he beat Arcadis now. The best thing then was his head movement. We're seeing this a little bit. He moves very well, but he does hang his chin out there,
yeah,
Steve.
His chin's there, so maybe he's trying to pull it back.
I was watching fights of Dayo Oye taking notes, and I put a big exclamation point to keeps hands down and chin up. It's a high-risk strategy, but it's good if you're a counterfighter. You bait people in.
Jake Richins' jab is just, well, never mind. Less said about that, the better. But I think it's all in the right hand for Jake Richins.
Yeah,
see it again.
Power
Goes for the
right.
kick.
Nottingham MMA, a tough start to the evening in the previous fight, but going a little bit, looking a lot better now with a Dayo.
Dayo doing better now as we're starting to settle in. He's throwing the kicks. He's got his range established.
We know that Nottingham MMA, they have their Muay Thai head coach Owen Comrie is a British champion. Oh, that is why he lands jabs like that.
So they've got the good pedigree, don't they, Chris?
Yeah, I feel like he's got the cleaner striking of the two, but Richins is throwing dynamite in every shot. It's going to fatigue him though, Steve. Oh, the head movement for Oi.
Yeah, he took that one, but as he was moving back, so it doesn't have quite the sting on it. Look, he's moving back again as Richins tries to land the right hand.
Yeah, he moves back with his chin up, but
the
eye
finger
poke
in the eye.
And that's one of the things about that strategy of moving back, so that if you get hit with anything, you're taking the sting out of it. Often you'll leave your hands out in front of you, trying to make space, John Jones style, and then you are open to accidentally eye poking.
It's the gloves, man. It's the gloves. The gloves are anyway, blah, blah, blah.
It's
the gloves,
quite a
bro.
lot, actually.
Yeah, the gloves are fine. The gloves are great. Right? Keep your fingers in. But boy, has his fingers out. He's in the parry or whatever. He's got to keep that hand vertical, pointing to the ceiling. Can't have those fingers pointing forward. Oi moves off and lands a stinging left as he rounds to the side. And he's got to watch moving off to his own left, because that's where Richins' right hand is waiting for him, waiting to put him back.
Noy's last fight, I think, was a decision win. We know he's got a good gas tank. He can go 3 rounds and keep this pace if he has to. There's a bit of a question mark about can Jake Richins keep this intensity.
I don't know if he'll have to keep it if he lands a good clean shot, but Oi is so good at rolling with the punches, as we say. So, you know what the thing is? Richins is starting to dance to the beat of Oi. You see him doing a lot more unnecessary movement.
Yeah.
See?
He's been brought in by it. And Oi just looks efficient. Anderson Silva-esque. He's relying on reaction times, not on having his hands up. And he's coming back with counter shots. And he just looks far less fatigued of the two. Far, far less.
Less fatigued, and you can see the frustration written all on the face of Richins. He's like, I hit him hard, and he's still there. Why does he go away like everybody else? See, Richins has already taken the stool, something, again, I'm not a fan of there at home. Please don't take the stool. Stand up, okay? Remember, you're going to be standing up in a few seconds anyway. He's taking a few deep breaths.
And it is wonderful to be here in Nottingham. It's a bit of a UK hub of MMA, or it certainly was in the past. You had Paul Daly, Jimmy Wallhead, Dan Hardy, all fighting out of Rough House many, many years ago. And, I think I might have gone sparred there once. Terrifying. Yeah, I did very well grappling against Paul Daly, and then we did the striking.
Yeah, I've eaten a couple of Paul Daly strikes too. It does
miserable.
not feel nice. Never the left hook though, thank God. Otherwise this broadcast would be a lot different. So, Richins taking a few more breaths. He's looking like he's ready for the second round. He's like, geez, I can't believe I'm still here, man. Whereas Oi's like, yeah, man, I'm going to get another decision win. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to bounce around a little bit, let him kick, maybe eat the counter. Maybe throw a jab at him. I'll sprint onto something.
Yeah.
Richins, this is interesting because Richins is almost sprinting to catch up with his shots when he comes forward.
Ooh,
slappity slap. Yep, now Richins feels like he has to come forward. Ooh, and there's the right hand.
The thing is, it's so exhausting to run forward and have to chase him down like that. And Oi's just being far more efficient.
Yeah, he no-sells everything. You know, it doesn't matter if you hit him hard. He's just like, yeah. What? Is that all you got, boy?
I feel
like,
with the exception of the fact his chin is so high, it looks like we're watching a pro striker.
Yeah, really, yeah, exactly. Really calm. Head movement's good. Kicks are coming from here and there.
Yeah, I wonder about the background of Dayo Oi. Maybe he's had a few boxing fights. Drop me a message, Dayo Oi, at Chris Benson BJJ on Instagram.
Let us know your history.
Yeah, then I can sing your praises on your next fight.
Beautiful kick again. That's the thing, Richins. I think that's where it is. Chop his leg out, mess up with the movement, and then you can start stinging with the body.
I'm calling it now, Steve. Dayo Oi is the Nottingham Anderson Silva.
The Nottingham Spider.
The Nottingham Spider. Perfect, Steve. This is why you get the big money.
That's exactly right, Chris.
Okay, the money. Okay.
I'm glad you represent.
Voluntary.
Just don't tell the missus, others should come with their hand out. I want to see somebody do something a bit to put an exclamation mark on this round. I think Richins is scoring with the kicks.
And
he's doing a lot. Like the punches seem to sound quite loud, even though they're not landing.
Oh, Richins. That's I've called him the Nottingham Anderson Silva. I mean, Richins could be the wideman here. If I just one of these shots is just slightly too slow to react to, he is going to be on the canvas because they are powerful.
He's got to punch a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the kick, and he's starting to. He doesn't like that. You see, brought his hand down that time.
Yeah, he's
There you
moving
go, that
a bit.
fadeaway left hook.
It's just a beautiful head movement.
It is, but every time he's throwing punches while pulling his head back.
Yeah.
So
He looks like a man who has many years of striking. Just reaction times. Oh!
holy crap!
Oh, was that a high poke? I think he put his hand out because he was worried about Oye coming in to finish him off. It definitely wasn't on purpose.
Shoot!
What a moment.
He
What
sat
a
him down
moment.
with that shot, and that's brutal.
I hope we get a replay of that big shot just before the eye poke. That was incredible.
Can we? I think we're going to have to bring in a referee or no, a doctor to take a look at this eye. Oh, crumbs. Here we go. I think they both throw at the same time.
This is the one.
Yeah, there's the kick from Richins. Throws the right hand.
Oh, yeah, they both for a right hook, really.
Yeah, just as he went back into his stance, he hit it. Oh, see, good. Oye's got both of his eyes open now. It hurts like hell to get a finger in the eye, that's for sure. And you saw his reaction there, just turning away completely.
Well, it's very unpleasant. And I mean, you think about how much adrenaline is going through these fighters right now, being in this cage, being in Nottingham with this big crowd, and it still stings. That's how much it hurts.
Well, this round right now is definitely going for Oye.
This is going to play. I mean, I think it was a completely accidental eye poke by Richins. I have no suspicions, but this plays completely into Richins' hand, really, because he probably needed a bit more of a rest, especially after being rocked.
He can recover, that's for sure.
And he's
It was a weird shot to land for Oye.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, no, he's got his hands up. He's looking at that. He's backing him up. We got 10 seconds remaining.
Oye
got the knockdown. But Richins is still coming forward.
But I think the rest was exactly what Richins needed because he's putting so much power in every shot. It's, he's doing very well. It's a very close fight, but it's not an efficient way of fighting. And the accidental eye poke just gave him that little bit more rest time.
There's very little urgency coming from Dayo Oye. Very little. And I think it's all being taken up right now by Richins. Richins has got some urgency. If you're in the corner, depending on how you're going to give advice to your fighter, but it will be 1 round apiece, probably at the moment.
Steve, the previous fight, I need to tell you, I was in the cage announcing.
Yeah, man.
Ali Raza Javramadi thought he won the fight. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Javin Marty, we can have a conversation. We can watch it back together.
He was upset
actually.
that his up kicks weren't being scored.
We should have a watch party. How about your just laying? Yeah. What do you expect to go to work and lay down?
Yeah. Damage
and
control
get
and
paid?
negation.
That ain't
you didn't
happening.
do damage. You weren't aggressive and you didn't have control.
All right. Kicking him out. Let's see who's more available, who's ready to go. Both of them came in excellent shape.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Dedication of both these fighters. Nottingham MMA trying to recover from Javramadi's loss. Get them back in the win column this evening.
It's all to play for right now. And we have 1 knockdown from Dayo Oye, which probably sealed the deal in that second round. But
we've had all decisions tonight, Steve. We're looking for a finish.
Yep, anytime, folks, anytime.
Especially because we won't be here till midnight, so.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, just off balance, I think.
I think he hurt.
He hurt his leg?
Looked like
he's
yeah,
back
he's
on
still
it.
throwing the kicks. Those leg kicks might be the story here. Ooh, he looked for that Dan Henderson inside leg kick, step in the right hand. See, he's doing it.
Like
Trying to aim. Yeah, there it is. Trying to aim for where Dayo Oye's head's going to be, rather than where it was.
Yep.
So he's got to punch almost towards the ear to catch his chin.
I'm very impressed by the skills of Richins. He just looks like, with a little bit of polishing, just get a Richins. I want you to get a padman from a really good Thai boxing or boxing padman who's just going to be really picky with you about just positioning, because I feel like you're 95% an awesome
80%
fighter.
there.
80%. Well, percentages don't matter. Nearly there. Just tied it up a little bit. And this is a big compliment because, sometimes me and Steve watch and we think, certain guys, maybe this isn't actually the profession for them. this is definitely the profession for you,
Yeah.
Mr. Jake Richins. You've got some serious skills.
And he's reacting, right? And he's adjusting. He's adjusted through this fight.
Yeah.
He's tried to land. He's trying to land big bombs at the very beginning. Put him out early. That didn't really work.
Yeah. The
I
moment
don't
he
like
just breathes in and then goes blitz forward. And it's
And
just not smooth.
One other little criticism, Mr. Richards, is just your back foot is super flat. I didn't like that. Get up on the toe, turn it forward, and you'll land a little bit quicker. But
That's
those
good
leg
point,
kicks
Steve.
have been chewing him up.
He's a little bit flat-footed, especially that back foot. It's just almost like it's angled off the touch too much. But
It just lets you throw a bit harder, right? But Dayo always got to think, like, there's a minute left. Like, do something. Try to put an exclamation mark on this fight for yourself. He's got a good jab. He comes in, brings something behind it.
you got me obsessed with Jake Richins' foot now, Steve. I think he's actually flat-footed. He's got no arch in that back foot.
Yeah.
Oh, bombs are going!
Yeah. Dayo always just a little further away, and there's that jab, stinging jab. He sprints onto it almost. That's cool. I like that. You needs to establish that earlier. Put it right on the nose. 30 seconds remaining in a fight that could go either way. Dayo Oi constantly circling to the power side of Richin. He switches it up to southpaw momentarily.
I think he's just so confident in his reaction times. But, you know, we've seen it. Some of the greatest fighters in history, you can come unstuck doing that. 1 millisecond relax. Richins blasting forward. Round 3, giving it everything he's got. What a fight.
A lot of potential in that fight. It'll be very interesting to see how it is scored. It might be a bit of activity or a bit less activity from either fighter was the difference. Really good countering from Dayo Oi and just a very pressure-heavy forward style from Jake Richins. The welterweight division, definitely always exciting. And we're going to have to go to the judges' scorecards. Was it the countering of Dayo Oi? Was it the knockdown that he scored in the second round? Or was it that constant forward pressure, leg kicking and searching for the right hands and head hunting of Jake Richards? We go in for Richins. I'll call it now. I think Richins had it rounds 1 and 3, but it's up to the judges. Let's go to that official announcement in a moment.